Fortnite just revealed a huge secret. A character from all the way back in Chapter 1 is returning and going to change the entire map for Season 2. Not only that, we have brand new info about Rift Warden Stellan, who is very much involved in this entire thing, and we're going to be going over all of this info here today. But speaking of which, guys, if you are hoping for like no school next week, wouldn't that just be amazing? Quick, if you want that, leave a like on the video and also make sure to subscribe. But hopping on into it here with the first thing I want to show you before we get into the stuff with this major character returning to the Fortnite island. There's another character that was just secretly added to the map, and in order to find this one, we need to go all the way up here to around this part of the map, which is a decent ways away. And I believe if we look around, he should be somewhere in this area. Wait, I see him on the mini map. Oh, there he is. Yes, the character is Renegade Shadow. They just recently added him onto the map. Now I am curious to see what dialogue he has to say in case it relates to the story. If you're one of Wildcard's crew, scram. Okay, wait a second. And why is he holding his gun like that? I don't think he's supposed to do that. But yeah, he's referencing the character Wildcard, who is also an NPC around the map. Kind of like a mini side story going on here. And what happens if we talk to him again? I'm working on a new score. You interested? That's pretty intriguing because again, Wildcard is working on robbing something as well. So what exactly are these characters' plans? And also, why does he have such a weird walking animation? He keeps going back and forth. And check this out right here as well. Within his description, it also references Wildcard by saying he's not afraid of getting in Wildcard's way. So it does seem like there's some side quest going on here. Now let's also see if he has any special dialogue by speaking to the Ageless, because this could reveal a ton about the Chapter 4 story. So yeah, let's see here. He's back in the same spot, and if we talk to him, Wildcard's getting a crew together to break into a rival crew's vaults. I don't know if that's specific to the Ageless, but that still doesn't seem to have to do with the main story we're looking into here. Now then, guys, let's talk about something that definitely is important to the story, and especially that mysterious character that we got to talk about. But we got to mention the Rift Warden and all of the stuff that is going on with him on the current map, because a lot of people are just assuming right off the bat that he's a villain, but that actually may not be the case. There's a lot of secrets with this character, especially like just right off the bat. He's got a fully unique loading screen that actually shows him sitting on the Ageless's throne. Yeah, if we take a look at the throne on the map, it is 100% the same one. So that in and of itself seems pretty suspicious, right? Like, is his plan to actually take over the Ageless's kingdom? Kind of seems that way, right? However, this idea of having a throne also reminds me of a previous time in Fortnite that we also had a king and a throne as well. But we'll circle around back to that in just a bit. But then also check this out. If we hop back onto the map, and why are there so many people going to this like random location? Oh, and I can't forget, guys, the skin challenge on last video was Nezumi. So here's a ton of people that got that right. This time around, comment the name of this skin, and I'll leave hearts on a bunch of the ones that get that right. We can find the Scrapyard Jules NPC, and when we talk to her as the Ageless, she says this: "It's an honor to be working with your Rift Warden, your majesty." So yeah, Scrap Jules is also aware of the Rift Warden, but that's not the only time that he's mentioned by her. If we go into the collections page and take a look at Scrap Knight Jules' description, it says the tech on this new island is intriguing, and Scrap Knight Jules is willing to work with anyone who can teach her about it, even the Oathbound and their mysterious Rift Warden, which again kind of paints the Rift Warden as a potential villain. And then wait a second, what? There's a person right here? Wait, they're stuck. Okay, that's definitely got to be a bot. But what are they doing? They can't move outside of that spot. Get back here, buddy. You're not getting away. Yes, there we go. We got him. But then that begs the question, what exactly is the Rift Warden's plan? Well, let's quick recap some of the recent challenges that were given to us that reveal a ton about this. Like, for example, he says that his task is to create a stable rift gate to bridge to new realities. But is that exactly his plan? I'm not so sure. But yeah, obviously if you've done these challenges, he has you do interesting things like put together these specific pieces to work with the rift gate, which I also find hilarious that you have to fix them by literally smacking them with your pickaxe. I have no idea how that's supposed to work, but it does. And then while we're over here, I also want to check out the rift gate itself. Yo, it actually got updated. Oh my gosh. So yeah, they are constructing it and it's starting to get finished. That's really intriguing. But yeah, once you move on through those challenges, challenges, he goes on to say that he's going to tell you a secret that he's never told anyone before. And that is that there is a shapeless man, a being that watches over everything with a dark purpose. He then says if we do not finish the Rift Gate, the consequences will be terrible. So this is where it starts to seem like maybe he's not too much of a bad guy. But it also begs the question, who is this mysterious figure, and does it connect to the character that appears to be returning to the map from way back in chapter 1? But like, check this out right here. Next up in the challenge, Amy says to set up a test rift based off of Stellan's design. Then when you go to actually complete this challenge, you send a few different items into this test rift, which obviously would send them to whatever dimension he's trying to connect them to, right? Now then, this is where it gets crazy. Once you collect those after they return, they start to say really weird things, such as he's different now, they're all different now. As we speak, they change. And probably one of the most important ones is this one right here, which says it sculpts his existence anew, a fate darker than the worst imaginable, which also seems to be referencing that dark, mysterious character. Oh, and wait a second, guys. I just found a Falcon Scout. I saw that apparently there's a new glitch with this item that's kind of weird. And oh, there's the Ageless right there. Don't mind me just running on by. But yeah, apparently if we use this item and then use like our auto run button. Okay, wait, no, that's not working. How do we do this? Do I have to like use the speed boost and then auto run? Do I have to sprint? Oh, wait, what? When I go to pause the menu, now my character is running around, but I'm still controlling the drone as well. What? This is so weird. He's like following the direction that I'm pointing the drone. Like if I go left, he starts to run left. And if I go right, he starts to run right. This feels so weird. It's like ultra third person. Oh, don't go off the cliff. Oh my gosh. Wait, now he's walking backwards. Why is he walking backwards? Oh my gosh, this is so wild. Imagine if I could like fire like this. I can't. It just pings the drone. But it does give me unlimited range inside of the drone, so that's kind of cool. Oh no, somebody's firing at us. Like, how am I supposed to fight back? Oh my gosh, you can even swim with it. That's crazy. Oh, and no, stop. Okay, yeah, that was bound to happen. But considering what reality this rift could be connecting to, one possibility is that it actually has to do with the Snow Realm and a returning character within it. Now, the Snow Realm on the map has been very interesting in and of itself, because if you talk to the characters there, they reveal some intriguing info, like especially Snowheart seems to be leading this charge to spread the snow around the map, which again sounds very similar to a previous character back in chapter 1, the Ice King. Yes, it looks like it's very likely this character will actually be returning, because not only is Snowheart's plan very reminiscent of that, but if we go over to Donald Mustard's Twitter, who again is the guy behind all of the story within Fortnite, his current location is set to the Frozen Place, which at first people were thinking that maybe that's a reference to the Kid Laroi concert, but now that that's been released, it's very clearly not a reference to that. It's something completely different. On top of that, his banner shows this icy tundra that again is very mysterious but reminiscent of the snow portion of the current map and the Ice King's kingdom back when there was a snow portion on the chapter 1 map. And again, he loves to add like hidden clues on his Twitter page, so this is 100% a clue. Not only that, back in the previous chapter, there was a specific challenge that we completed to do with the rifts and the 0 point, where it actually spawned the Ice King's shield back onto the map. Now, I knew for a fact that this was a clue, but a lot of people just overlooked it. But considering all of the stuff we know now, I definitely think it connects. And on top of that, the original Ice King event back in chapter 1, the 4-year anniversary of that event just passed recently. So again, considering all of these clues put together, it seems like the Ice King is set to return and maybe even be one of the main characters inside of season 2. But yeah, guys, that's all I've got for you in today's video. If you're new around here, be sure to subscribe and also check out some of my previous videos on the screen right here. Got some really good ones that you'll want to see. But again, hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.